Yo, what is good, world? It's your boy Gio, man. I'm back with another one, man. This one right here is gonna be a crazy topic, man. It's about that fight last night that happened, man, and a few people chiming in on it. I want y'all opinion on this whole entire situation. Uh, Before I start, give a shout out to my boy, man. This is my boy, man, that I grew up with. One of my partners, man. This is his brand right here. It's that Skate Mob, man. Y'all support it, man. If y'all want to purchase any of the merchandise, I have that link in the description below, man. He got the fire merchandise that's out, man. This one of the pieces that he got, I rock with it, man. I'm gonna rock with him with his brand. I'm gonna support it. I'm gonna have my brand coming out for y'all, man. It's in the works right now. I have 3 different brands. I got 3 different companies. Actually, maybe 4. I got the Everything Podcast, the Money Mob Entertainment, my music group, music label. Then I have the Loud Music Group, which is the music label. Then we have the Anything with Motors. So we got 4 brands that's gonna be coming to y'all. 4 brands. I'm gonna say it one more time. The Anything with Motors, the Loud Music Group, Entertainment, Money Mob Entertainment, and the Everything Podcast, the Anything Podcast. So I'm gonna have some fire merchandise coming for y'all, man. I got a lot of it sketched out. It's already in the works for y'all, man. Y'all will be able to check that out on the YouTube store. And for the members, I'm gonna be uh, bringing a lot of exclusive content, man. Now I have a nice set of videos up. Bring a lot of content for y'all, man. A lot of exclusive merchandise, a lot of exclusive perks and stuff for the members only. So y'all don't worry. I'm gonna have that set for y'all real soon. But back to the show. Um, a lot of people said that the Tyson fight was rigged. For me, I think it was. Like I mentioned yesterday, they had a list of rules. Y'all can see that on my community tab about how the rules were set. If he knocked him out in the first round, that he would be penalized. If he knocked him out in the second round, his pay would be cut. If he let Jake Paul last until the 8th round without a knockout, then he get that full $20 million bag. For me, I think that was just a slight come up for him. Tyson, he's done made over 20 billion for his career that he's generated as far as his income goes with his boxing career. He's a legend. For me, like I mentioned before, a lot of people upset that Tyson lost the fight. It really wasn't a loss. It was an introductory of bringing Jake Paul out. Tyson didn't want to fight him. Honestly, to be for real, they had it set up like that. It's an introductory because Tyson retired. The last time he was in the ring was like '05, I think it was '05 or something like that. Then Mayweather, he's retired. His status is impeccable. It's like 50-0. Tyson's like 51-6 or something like that. So they got to have the next best thing come out, man, as far as the heavyweights goes. And Jake Paul is what they're trying to bring out into the heavyweight division. The next best thing that we have is Gervonta Davis, which is the lightweight, featherweight, light middle, or those particular classes. So we had to have a heavyweight guy, that's going to join the team, man, and take over since these guys are retired, man. They trying to sit back. I mean, you can't get mad at them, man. Tyson gave him, he gave him the microphone, man. He gave him the mic. He said, "Here you go." I've been retired. It's nobody that's in heavyweight that we can watch over and check out and make sure that they continue that legend, that legacy, and you got to keep going. The show got to keep going. And I say Gervonta Davis, he chimed in and said he would knock Jake Paul out. Jake Paul said he's down for that fight. So do y'all think that would be a good fight considering the class difference? Jake Paul said that Gervonta Davis isn't even tall enough for him. What do y'all think on that right there? If they was to set that up, maybe we can help set it up, man. We can get a poll, man. I put that on the community tab too as well, man. And send that out to some connections, man, and see what we can get, man. So I will put that out moving forward as well. Also, you got your boy Boozy. He chimed in. He said that he wants some of that $20 million like Tyson got, man. And he said he down to fight Gervonta Davis. For me, I really think that a contract like with Jake Paul and Tyson would need to go out, because definitely Boozy is not fit for that. If he get hit one wrong time, he's gonna be throwing up some smoke, because he probably done burnt before the fight and then burnt on his intro walking into the fight. So he get hit wrong one time, and he be throwing up smoke, man. So he's basically paying, or really want to get paid to lose the fight. You know what I mean? Essentially, to go up there and lose the fight to get that bag. I mean, I don't blame him. If I could do the same thing to get them M's real quick, man, give it to me. You know, yeah. So Boozy said he wants some smoke, man. Then you got your boy Evander Holyfield. He's a legend. They asked him, would he be willing to fight Tyson again? He said, hey, if y'all want it, let's do it. Do y'all think that'll be another great one to watch as well? Two same age group, heavyweight champs fighting again. Because, Tyson, he had some times with Evander Holyfield and whatnot, and he's actually lost. I think he lost once or twice to him. And do y'all think that'll be an epic battle to bring that back up to Tyson and Holyfield? Then what y'all think about the Gervonta Davis and the Boozy? Then also what y'all think about Gervonta Davis and your boy Jake from State Farm, fighting as well. Um, this is a crazy situation for me, but we're gonna see what's gonna be coming ahead, man. And it's one fighter that I'm not gonna mention right now, but Mayweather even chimed in and said that Jake would have a hard time beating, man. And I looked at his record, man. It's crazy. It's up there. If they actually do get a chance to make that happen, man, that'd be crazy right there. But they don't. Jake wouldn't want his record to be messed up that early coming into the game, because this is like his first big fight. Like they say Anderson Silva, oh yeah, he knocked him out, but dude, that dude is a UFC MMA type fighter that couldn't use his legs and stuff like, so that don't necessarily really count, you know what I mean, to be honest, so that was just like an easy win for him, you know um yeah. So moving forward, Jake is trying to hold it down, man. Hold the throne down. Y'all can't hate on him. We got to bring somebody new in. Tyson's retired. He gave him the throne. Mayweather's retired, which he's not a heavyweight. Gervonta Davis, he's still current, but he's not a heavyweight. So we got to have someone to take over that position. And it is what it is. Whether if y'all like it or not, it happened. We all know deep down that he couldn't beat 57, 58-year-old Tyson. Anyway, we already know that. I mean, everybody knew that. That's why everybody's going crazy. That's why I made that post on the community tab to let y'all know, like, yeah, everybody know what's going on. But and then they saying, oh, it's rigged, it's this and that. Dude, it was set up so Jake Paul can have an introductory into the big league. That's what it is. And that's just how it is. We don't have another heavyweight champion right now, or somebody that's trying to take that throne and take the crown. So we gotta work with him. Let's see what he can do. He's cool with Tyson. They had an after party. Tyson had an after party after that fight last night, and Jake Paul was there. They cool. So we're gonna see if Tyson gonna give him some ropes, show him the ropes, show him how it's done, show him some moves, man, so he can be able to maneuver in this big league. Cause Jake don't know what he's in for. He caught a break with Tyson, but he's not gonna catch a break with the rest of these guys. Unless if he really pay these guys to make that contract up, and that wouldn't be right, just to make your record look good, paying your way out. But this is how the world goes, man. A lot of this stuff is set up and staged, pre-planned and whatnot. But what can we do? Just enjoy the entertainment. But y'all check out this new update right here, man, and let me know what y'all think about it, man. Let's talk about this in the comments. I wanted to go live on this. Let me get some more feedback, and this would be a topic that we would include in the live outside of a lot of other big things that's going on. So yeah, let's talk about that. While y'all at it, man, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the love and support as always, man. Y'all rocking with me, man, and y'all joined the family, so we the family now, man. We're gonna keep running this thing up, and that's how we're gonna keep moving it, man. We're gonna rock it out, man, and be family oriented, man, and nothing but positive, man. Positivity, man, and great inspiration and motivation to everybody. That's how we gotta move. That's how we gotta rock, man. And yeah, to the next one, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on that next one, man. Y'all take care, stay safe, stay blessed, man. Stay happy, man. Peace, love, happiness, man. And I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one, man. I'm out.
Jake Paul has rigged the Mike Tyson fight. It was bad enough that the rules extremely favored Jake, but now the contract is going to incentivize Mike to lose and give Jake an opportunity to choose himself as a winner. The first stipulation in the contract will punish Tyson for knocking out Jake because he's getting paid on a sliding scale per round. This means that if you were to knock Jake out in the first round, Tyson would be given no money at all. And if you were to knock him out in the second, he would only make a small amount of cash. So for Tyson to make the absolute most amount of money, he needs to survive all 8 rounds, which to a lesser fighter would mean avoid being knocked out, but for him means not knocking Jake out. And here's where it gets even worse. If this goes to a split decision, it massively favors Jake, because the judges have to be approved by Jake. Obviously, they wouldn't want to use language where they say he can choose the judges, but if they need to be approved by Jake, that means he's going to be able to talk to them and make sure they're behaving.
Look at how fake this fight is. Tyson could have ended it with a knockout here, but instead, he chose to just run around and do nothing. This is how Jake Paul rigged the fight. Yesterday, a boxing match took place between Tyson and Paul, where Jake Paul claimed victory. The fight lasted 8 rounds, but it seemed rigged. Tyson was merely moving around the ring, following Paul without throwing any punches. At times, Tyson was even seen biting his glove, which raised suspicions that he might have been signaling something to Jake. This left everyone confused, especially since Tyson had been training like a beast before the match, and it was clear he was in great shape. Once again, Jake Paul is accused of rigging the fight, just as he has allegedly done before, showing disrespect to Mike Tyson. Tyson is a boxing legend and does not deserve to be treated this way. He should be shown the respect he has earned throughout his career. However, Jake Paul only cares about money and has never chosen an opponent who is stronger or better than him. The internet is deeply disappointed, with many fans calling the fight a disgrace to the sport and demanding justice for Tyson. Nobody can understand why Tyson didn't show what he is truly capable of, leaving his fans frustrated and confused.
Here we see a shot, and then you see a left hook right there that was partially blocked by Mike's shoulder, but then when Mike landed a left hook on...
Breaking news. Jake Paul admits that Mike Tyson fight was scripted. Since the lackluster Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight took place, many have been led to believe the entire fight was scripted from start to finish, which, as it was shown on Netflix, you can put 2 and 2 together. The fact Jake Paul said in the post-fight press conference, he took it easy on Mike Tyson, speaks volumes.
At any point, did you start to take your foot off the gas just a little bit because you noticed he was tiring out?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a bit. You know, I wanted to give the fans a show, but I didn't want to hurt someone that didn't need to be hurt.
The fact that those words just came out of Jake Paul's mouth is insane, and to be honest, he's speaking the truth. He likely could have finished him at any time towards the later rounds. Fans who expected a competitive match criticized the fight as a business-driven spectacle. It was described as a money grab that lacked the authenticity of genuine boxing competition. Though criticized as staged and mediocre, the event succeeded economically, drawing massive viewership and overloading Netflix servers during
the baddest man on the planet, Iron Mike Tyson. And of course going up against El Gallo, the one and only, the disruptor, Jake Paul. One last time, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. backup, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, these 4 athletes making history on Friday. What a collection of characters, of fighters. Here they are, Friday, only on Netflix, available worldwide, no subscription, no pay-per-view, no added cost, no nothing. If you subscribe, it's yours on Friday.
Dad, you ready for tonight?
I'm ready, yes.
How do you feel about the disrespect he's been constantly throwing your way? And is it fueling you to get you more violent result?
I don't pay any attention to it. We're fighting now. Nothing matters anymore.
What's your prediction?
Vicious win.
Vicious win. Thank you, Dad.
Love you.
Love you too.
And son, and
we could have done without that butt shot there.
I wish he would have knocked him out for slapping him. But like the event is fucking historical. I'm happy Jake won. I actually do think that like by not absolutely obliterating Mike, we got to see like the nobility of like him still stepping in the ring, and Jake got to fight a fucking legend and check that off his resume. But I was a little fucking like personally offended that he hit Jake. I thought Jake was gonna give him a little more than he did, but like maybe Jake was trying to spare him, and that's very nice of my brother.
RC, you have no idea how much I'm praying that you are right. I do not want to see Mike Tyson get knocked out. I really, really don't. I'm proud at how his life has evolved and, you know, and all of this stuff after all that he's been through. I don't wish this brother to get knocked out. But, yo, fellas, he's 31 years older than Jake Paul. 31. Do y'all understand? I'm going to put this in perspective. I was just telling somebody here in studio in L.A. this. Do y'all know more than 20 years ago, Mike Tyson got dropped in a fight from sheer fatigue. Wasn't even hurt, but still extended his hand to reach out for the referee to help him up. He actually had a second there where he was looking for the referee to help him up because he was so tired, you understand, that he could barely get up. That was 20 years ago. So if that was you 20 years ago, what am I supposed to believe about you now? Now, in the case of Jake Paul, I'm conflicted. Because I know he's obnoxious and he can get on a lot of people's nerves and all of this other stuff. And I get that part. And you got a lot of people that want to see him get knocked out. Cam, let me tell you something about Jake Paul, you two, L and RC, that this is where my conflict is. A lot of folks would like to see him get knocked on his ass. No doubt about it. But there's a flip side to this. Because of what promoters have done to the sport of boxing, denying us the opportunity to see fights when we want to see them, what Jake Paul has done for the sport of boxing in terms of showing you could go out there without a damn promoter, promote the damn fight yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And do your thing.
Yeah.
That assists potentially in taking the hands of the sport out, taking the sport out of the hands of the promoters. So in that regard, I root for Jake Paul. I truly, truly do. But in the end, he's 31 years younger. I'm sick and tired of him fighting either non-boxers, strikers, basketball players, or boxers with no punch or whatever. I want to see him go up in there against somebody relatively his age that actually box for a living. If he's going to call himself a boxer, this is the closest that he's gotten to it. And I have no doubt if Mike Tyson catches anybody, he could put him out. I just don't know if he will.
It's
I
not
think he's just too old.
Yeah, it's not even the closest. He did fight Tommy Fury, right? And that was a...
Jake Paul, I mean, as long as he continues to fight MMA guys and YouTubers, he's gonna continue to look good and shine. But once he fights a real fighter, it's not gonna be that good.
He told me before his goal is to fight Canelo, so his mindset's that.
It get fucked up by Canelo. It get demolished.
He told me before his goal is to fight Canelo, so that's, you know where his mindset's at.
It get fucked up by Canelo. Oh, I'm sorry.
Gervonta Davis just posted that he would beat the brakes off of you if you guys fight.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be down. Let's run it. Like, I'll be super, super down.
Gervonta,
I don't know if
Gervonta needs Jake Paul. Let's be clear, right?
Is there a height limit in boxing?
What about you and Conor McGregor? Are you interested in that?
Yeah, he'll never do that though. He knows. He knows way.
One, he's under contract, and
he's
two,
not his own boss.
And two, he won't do it. He knows better. He might.
And it's funny to say, like, yo, Conor McGregor is scared of Jake Paul and will never box him, but it's the fucking truth. And look at him go toe to toe with Nate Diaz, who was easy work for me. It was like a Monday sparring session to beat Nate Diaz's ass. So he doesn't ever want the smoke with me. It won't ever happen.
We believe Canelo would do a cruiserweight fight. There's no way Conor does a cruiserweight fight with Jake Paul.
Jackass.
Conor McGregor has reacted to Jake Paul's offer after the Mike Tyson match recently happened in Texas. Jake Paul defeated Mike Tyson by a unanimous decision in Texas on November 15th, but he is already plotting his next move. Jake was seemingly unfazed by Tyson as he eased to a convincing points decision victory. And now, not even 24 hours after the match, he has expressed his desire to go against Conor McGregor. In a tweet, Jake Paul said, "Dear Conor, I know you told my team you would go against me at 170 pounds. That's never happening. But let's run it in MMA. No weight class. Just like how it used to be done. But you won't." This went immediately viral and shocked fans because people didn't think that Jake would want to go against a real opponent. Jake is often criticized for his matchups being strategic and not challenging at all. If he did go against Conor and managed to win, it would get him a huge amount of respect, which he is currently lacking after all of the controversy surrounding the Mike Tyson match and how underwhelming most fans found it to be. Conor has not taken part in any matches in the UFC since his loss at the hands of Dustin Poirier in July 2021. So if he did go against Jake, it would be a huge deal and would attract a lot of media attention. And now, Conor has responded to Jake's request. In an Instagram comment underneath a screenshot of Jake's tweet, Conor responded. In Conor's comment, he said, "Saying this for attention. We all know you want all of your matchups to be strategic and easy." So it seems like Conor is echoing a lot of fans' thoughts that Jake doesn't like a challenge and he just likes to be a showman. It also seems like this is Conor's way of saying he doesn't want his time wasted by Jake and he knows Jake would never go ahead with it. For this video's comment question, do you think it's wrong if social media stars do boxing?
He need Canelo where the money man's at.
Oh, look at this guy. Payday, payday. You want payday? I know that.
My level is other level. But look, I think he need to enjoy what he's doing, and that's it. He need to calm down and start calling out people with other levels. I think he need to focus on what he's doing. He doing good things.
He knows where the money man's at.
Oh, look at this guy. Payday, payday. You want payday? I know that.
My level is other level. But look, I think he need to enjoy what he's doing, and that's it. He need to calm down and start calling out people with other levels. I think he need to focus on what he's doing. He doing good things.
Canelo responds to Jake Paul.
How easy of a fight is Jake Paul?
I don't want to say any bad things. I think he doing good things for his own team, but boxing is a little bit different when you fight in a real fighter. Yeah, real fighter.
I feel that.
Everyone is next on the list. So, I'm not even going to call out specific names, but...
How about Canelo? You said Canelo this week.
Canelo needs me, so I'm not even gonna try and call him out. But he knows he wants the payday, so he knows where the money man's at.
Canelo, Jake Paul's made a lot of noise, especially last week. Do you take any notice of him? Jake Paul, do you take any notice of him?
Because I think some people would love you for knocking him out. I think that's
Maybe. Yeah, you're right.
Would Canelo be the next fight, finally? Would that happen?
If he's not a
Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna f you out right now, motherfucker.
Would Canelo be the next fight, finally? Would that happen?
If he's not a fucking puta.
Okay, let's get started.
Me versus Canelo at 200 pounds for the cruiserweight championship. The biggest fight, arguably even bigger than me versus Tyson, and it makes so much sense. And Canelo's on his way out. He's going to want a payday, and I want to show the world that all the shit I've been talking about beating Canelo is actually true, and I'll have the biggest upset in the sport of boxing, and we will fight to really see who is the face, because after this event, I'm going to be claiming it. I beat his gate record in Texas. I'm beating the ticket sales, all of that stuff. So I'm going to be the new money man.
Do you think it's realistic that he'll fight you at 200 pounds?
Tim, you're not Canelo?
No, that's Tim.
No.
My buddy Tim.
No, yeah, he will. The reason being is it'll be his 5th weight division championship. He's wanted the cruiserweight belt. If everyone remembers, he was going to challenge Makabu to become cruiserweight champion. So he wants to conquer that division.
At any point, did you start to take your foot off the gas just a little bit because you noticed he was tiring out?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a bit. You know, I wanted to give the fans a show, but I didn't want to hurt someone that didn't need to be hurt.
Did you carry Mike?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. Yeah, like there was a point where, you know, I was just like, okay, he's not really engaging back. And so I don't know if he's tired or whatever. And I could just tell, you know, his age was showing a little bit. And I just have so much respect for him. And that like violence war thing between us, like after he slapped me, I wanted to, you know, be aggressive and take him down and knock him out and all that stuff. But that kind of went away as the rounds went on.
I think Jake let him live. I do. He wants to fight you, bro.
Yeah, he wants to fight you next. What about that?
I think he wants money. I don't think he wants to fight me.
Would you take the fight?
No.
Why?
I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
Named Jake Paul.
I feel like I could beat Jake Paul in a fight. Boxing match, yes. Like when I watch him box, it's like it doesn't look fluent, you know. Like I feel like I can like really get him. And especially if I have 6 months, all I need is 6 months. If I have 6 months of training, I'm being any boxer in this world. I think I'm knocking him out. Like the 5th, 6th round, I'm getting him. It's gonna just be that one good one, you know, like the one that Gervonta did on Ryan. It's done. He's sweet.